So I recently made a video about Ford's vague claim that the Mustang Mach E is faster than gravity. Well, come to find out, I was actually kind of wrong, and once I figured that out, I racked my brain the whole weekend trying to figure out the answer to my original question. Is the Mach E faster than gravity? And what I found might surprise you.
Wow.
The original answer I found wasn't necessarily wrong per se, but it wasn't really relevant in answering the question. What I found was not who would get to point A to point E fastest. What I did find was that in a race to 60 miles an hour, gravity would win and very few cars could beat it. This also assumes that a car would accelerate at a constant rate, but in real life this is rarely the case. At the starting line, there's a lot of potential energy, so it starts off strong. But the closer you get to the top speed, the harder it is to keep accelerating at the same rate.
Come on, give me a bit more than 330, just give me a bit more! A bit more!
And that's why the Mach E's acceleration is not a straight line, but a curve.
Would you look at that?
With that in mind, gravity would still probably win in a quarter-mile drag race, hands down. But what if your drag race was a much shorter distance, say only a few meters or a few seconds, like in the commercial Ford did? Who would win then? Well, that's where I was wrong in my last video. You see, since the acceleration could be so much larger in the first few seconds, it's honestly a toss-up. And the hard thing is that I really don't have enough information to tell you the real answer.
Impossible.
But there's no way I could stop there. So despite not having all the info I need, I created a curve that could resemble what the Mach E speed could look like. So let's check it out. So you can see here that it hits 60 miles an hour around 3.5 seconds and tops out around 150 miles an hour after about a minute or two. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to go infinitely fast if you kept driving. If you differentiate this, you get the acceleration. You can see that it starts high and flattens out close to zero. And gravity, always accelerating at the same rate, is just a flat line. But going back to speed, this is how our hypothetical Mach E would do against gravity. And you can see there's a brief moment where gravity would actually be losing. But again, we're not worried about speed here. Rather, we're worried about who can reach a certain distance first. So again, with our hypothetical Mach E, how long could it outrun gravity? Well, if we integrate our speed curve, we get distance. And as they get closer and closer, we can now see that after about 4.7 seconds, or 360 feet, gravity would overtake our Mach E. Which isn't too bad in my opinion. So, in the end, is the Mach E really faster than gravity? Well, like I said before, I really don't know the answer. But if it looks anything like the numbers I just showed you, I'd say it's got a pretty good chance. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and as always, thanks for watching.